Hi Cancer, how are you guys? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy Earth Day, happy solar return. My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a spiritual guide message here for July. I just feel some really interesting energy, so I just kind of was called to kind of come here and do this spread for all of us. This is just a general reading. If you desire a personal reading, you could click the link below, ascendingsynergy.com. I'm gonna just get right into it. So I'm gonna be pulling a couple oracle energies here to kind of gauge what that spiritual guide message will kind of look like for us for the month of July for Cancer. Time's not linear, guys, so if this doesn't resonate for July, just know that these could be experiences that we've already had or things to come. Again, this is only a general message. Let's get right into it for Cancer. Spirit guys, thank you, 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 thank you. Deep gratitude and honor to the Divine One. Please guide me through Cancer's message, Spirit. Please guide me through Cancer's message, Spirit. What messages that you have for Cancer? Spiritual guides are surrounding them. Their spiritual guides. What messages that they have for Cancer, Spirit? Alrighty. So we have confirmation. Wow. So from that energy, the first thing I get from that is that you know already in transition on the bottom of the deck. There's certain things that you know that are being ended, and also you're being guided to new beginnings. Chapters in your life could be wrapping up. You keep getting confirmations on these transformations, I'm getting some of you guys are really focused on moving from one position to another, moving one location to another. Some of you guys just keep getting confirmations on what you know you want to transition out of. And here's Spirit Guide, kind of beginning this message with that confirmation of you are knowing exactly what you need to do in relation to what transitions that needs to take place here. So let me read it out for you guys. It's number 60. With 6 being that energy, this feels more so like creating, transitions more so like that 5 energy in numerology. That's the change. The change is always difficult, right? Because we're making one situation into another, one relationship into another, or one location to another. But that 6 is that balancing energy. This is going to balance you. Whatever your transition is, this is going to be definitely a great balancing act here. So everything that you think is already confirmed. What you think and live based on fear, this fear will indeed also be confirmed. Develop your power of thought and create what you really want. Then your wishes will be confirmed. So this feels like your consciousness is definitely taking a big role here, where it knows exactly what it needs to do. If you are second guessing yourself, I know for a fact that this reading will again give you another confirmation. I'm gonna say another because I feel like you're getting them so many different times, and you could be actually questioning that, but it's not necessarily the case about questioning. It's just that fear factor because of that change or whatever the case is. It's that fear that's being questioned, but you know what to do. So I'm going to pull an energy here on where this essentially will be taking place in our life for Cancer Spirit. I'm getting changing of location, changing homes, wanting a way better sanctuary in terms of your home structures, moving away from people who know where you live. I'm just getting that kind of thing. Okay. I have 7th house And I got third house. Yeah, this feels like moving from one neighborhood into another neighborhood. Maybe you guys got into a relationship, you guys want to move closer together, be in the same neighborhood together, and you guys are making strides to kind of come together. I love this blue. This feels more so like you're talking about it, communicating about how we'll be able to kind of coincide in the same communities. What I'm also getting is there's a lot of learning going around. I feel like you could be matching up with a lot of really amazing people that is teaching you a lot of things, very intellectually based. I'm getting it feels like you're learning a lot from somebody, or vice versa. Somebody feels like they're learning a whole lot from you and sees you as a potential partner, relationship partner, or even business partnerships. um in relation to family structures, again, I feel like this essential time to like learn a new craft I'm getting to. um but there's a lot of potential to really mend relationships as well here, learning more about it. You keep getting confirmations on how to go about it, and it's just like some cat has its tongue. The cat has someone's tongue is what I'm getting. Sorry. But yeah, this definitely feels more so like an energy where you're just stepping into what feels best for you, and meaning that like whoever doesn't feel, or you can't really feel like you can learn from them, I don't see you really moving in that particular space with them, kind of transitioning out of them. If this is old friendships that you know are kind of like you're outgrowing, yeah, I'm getting like someone's outgrowing a relationship, and it's like you keep getting confirmed every single time that, hey, I'm outgrowing this friend, or I'm outgrowing my relationship, or something of that sort here, where there's just some kind of transition that's taking place or needs to take place here. So we have compassion and belief coming out here. 15 breaking down to a 6. And then we have that decision at 11, that deciding factor, making a decision to create balance within life. Do you really believe in this? This is all about self-worth, really believing in yourself and that connection that you have to that source energy here. With compassion, you have, and as cancers, every cancer I've ever encountered embodies this. Just such a beautiful energy to be around, honestly. Just supporting your ability to stand by others without necessarily judging them, seeing a divine energy, being a mediator between two parties, between spirit and matter. But I am getting definitely you guys trying to be mediating somebody's decision making. You're like the person people go to when they have to make big time decisions for themselves, whether they have to leave out of a relationship, or they have to leave out of the state that they're living in, county that they live in. I'm just getting like somebody is looking to get some advice in relation to that. So let's pull some tarot and kind of get more into this energy here. Or it's gonna say Capricorn, so it's gonna involve a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn in your chart. But I'm gonna pull some tarot here for Cancer spirit. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Two of Blades. Yeah, we see that blocked energy coming in. It's just like that fear of moving forward, that next journey that's really honestly right here. But we might have to take some time to self-reflect, um, to kind of see like what next steps that we must take, and not feel so blocked or ambivalent. You know what you need to do. It's like that decision of not doing it. It's like you're not trusting your instincts, your intuition. This is in very center of this energy, I feel like you guys aren't really paying attention. I won't say pay attention. That's not the right word. I would say you guys aren't paying attention. Well, I guess it's paying attention. You're not paying attention to the confirmations. Instinctively, intuitively, it's like you have to follow what your soul. This takes courage to take these type of transitions. So there's no doubt about it. It's just something here that keeps us holding it, like that transition back, that confirmation back, this movement forward back. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you have a history here, whether it's a history with a relationship. Our family lives in that same county. Our friendships, we just have a history with wherever we're at. And it's like, you're not really making the wise decision of really knowing what's best for you and those blessings that's looking to come in on those new journeys in life. And that's where that change of perspective is taking place in you. Some of you guys are definitely getting that change of perspective rapidly. I'm getting somebody's getting rapid rapports instinctively. And it's like spirit won't let you stop. Like spirit not stopping until you remove yourself from a place that really is not really something where you want to create your legacy. You're looking in terms of long-term functions. And if this is a career, you leaving that career, you leaving what you used to do for so long to enter a new career. This is going to be such a beneficial factor of you making that type of transition. You have to follow, it takes courage to follow your soul, what your purpose is. It's like essentially you have found your purpose. It's now that last part of, okay, I need to go ahead on and listen to these confirmations that keep coming in, because you got new, again, this is all about passion. Oh goodness, I got a whole nother message here. I also just got something where something is starting off very hot and heavy. Something feels extremely powerful. You can see living with this person. Again, I'm getting some of you guys have met a partner or met someone and it's going great. Someone has to maybe come out of a previous relationship or a divorce energy, something of that sort here. Somebody has to come out of something which blocks the connection that you guys essentially have. But through patience, through time, this will definitely manifest. Just, I'm getting be guarded. Not be guarded, but like be aware of what you're entering, whether it's entering a contract, entering a connection, or also entering situations that you feel like can be put you at a standstill at a later date. You don't want to put yourself in a loophole or in a situation that you can't get out of. So this is the time to kind of just sit with yourself and kind of just see like, okay, where is this taking me? Where am I going with this? What am I doing? What can I take with me? What can I take with me? But this definitely feels like there's a long history here. Wow, Temperance, Sagittarian energy, very heavy Sagittarian energy, by the way. So this could involve a Sagittarius. Wow, you have the Hangman here twice, so this could also involve a Pisces. But it's not a hopeless situation. The thing is, people have to heal. Things take time. Whether it's yourself or whether it's a connection that, that was a separated connection, things take time. Throughout time, you realize this was the best course of action for some of you guys. You know that following your spirit, following what ignites you, is what you're truly passionate about, helps create this dynamic of fearlessness in you, where you can go ahead on and move forward in your life, especially if you have to get out of some kind of dynamic that's really not conducive to what you want to create as a legacy. You don't see this, yeah, I'm getting heavy family energy too. It's gonna involve a Scorpio. Um, I feel like it could be it's a lot of passion there, like sexual passion, but they are a burden. And it's like, it's heavy, it's highly frustrating. Um, Even if this is a career, like the career is just not what you deserve, it's not what you dream of, and it's now becoming a burden. Even if you entered something that you was essentially passionate about, now it's quickly becoming a very burdensome role where it's like, I need a new direction, I need a new direction in life. um I feel like your soul is just unrestful, even though that you feel like it's time to kind of sit back and recalibrate. I do feel like your soul is like, no time to sit down, we got stuff to do. I'm getting um I do feel like somebody from your past needs a change of perspective. Somebody could be essentially yearning for you, or you yearning for someone, or this is just a past experience that we have to sit with the divine one, Allah or God or Jesus, or Buddha, whoever that you really submit your energy to, or yourself, listening to your higher self. Whatever the case is, this is going to be giving you some very profound messages here. I'm getting like, you're getting revelations on how to move forward. I'm getting like, someone just refuses to apologize. They're unforgiving. They just won't ever forgive somebody. Somebody's holding a big time grudge here. But it seems as though spirit is asking you to kind of open up, or this is vice versa. This could be people in your life. This could be family dynamics, a father figure, opening up to at least what they have to say. I do feel like somebody was an absentee father, or somebody was very emotionally violent, even physically violent, and it just kind of like shook up the core of us, essentially, like not really believing our instincts because of the experiences with this individual. um I do feel like it takes strength to leave a dynamic behind. You could be in a family dynamic where you know that this has to be, it's like breaking the family apart, and you know what's best to create harmony, balance, reciprocity for your loved ones. If this involves children, one child is very, very upset that um, something is coming to an end in a family structure. So I feel like somebody has to sit with this child to really help them understand this you will understand when you get older. I do feel like they have an older brother that can assist with this. Um, it's just for some of y'all, I'm just getting, but it's time to heal through this transition, because there is this ambivalence, this blocking of healing. And it's like, there's so much more out here, Cancer, with this Ace of Wands, and an Ace of Wands double confirmation, where it's not a hopeless situation. It's not at all. I feel like even throughout you feeling that it's a hopeless situation, again, your soul won't rest. It's going to continue to give you these different confirmations to kind of assist you with what you need to do in terms of leaving somebody behind, leaving a situation behind, leaving a location behind, a job, career, whatever the case is. I feel like this is all in divine order right now. So we'll pull some spirit guide advice here for us. For Cancer, what's the overall advice that you have for Cancer spirit? Thank you. Wow, we got the High Priestess again. So this can involve a Pisces, or this is you have Pisces in your chart, and then we have Ignite Your Passions on the bottom of the deck. I do feel a lot of fire, soulful energy with this with your spread here, Cancer. I definitely feel like it's time to you really harnessing your divine power, your mystic abilities. It's a lot of confirmations that you were receiving, and you could be saying to yourself, man, that ain't true, or I'm bugging out. It's like, no, you're not bugging. This is spirit telling you exactly what you need to do for yourself. You have to align with that light in you and focus on all things positive, so that you can connect to that mystic within yourself and that capacity to connect to with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is that force of magic that is directed by your will. So there's opportunities for you here to rise up at this time, but it really do require your dedication and your discipline. You're being guided to look at what you are working on or the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. So definitely use your intuition and discernment to focus on what brings you closer to your goal and happiness of everybody that's involved. Okay? This is a very important energy, because this is another confirmation card that's saying that your intuition is giving you the guidance that will be very important for your growth, Cancer. So, listen to your intuition. That is like the biggest takeaway from this spiritual message. Listen to your emotional, your intuition, because you might not be listening to it at all. You might think it's weird, or it's not that spiritual awareness that's taking place. And again, if you guys are into prayer, if you're into meditation, if you're into nature walks, anything that can kind of silence the mind of the judgments that we have of ourselves, and be a little bit more compassionate and a little bit more believing in our qualities and our intuitive qualities, the more you can really tap into what is suggested you to do. Wow, that's pretty beautiful. So I think I'm done. All right, I think I'm done, guys. So thank you so much for coming to this channel. I really appreciate your energy, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.